Hello. Welcome to this video. This is a very special video because in it I will be making horchata. I'm a little parched. I think I need to get some water. Give me 1 second. Okay, I just got a drink. So, horchata. Let's talk a little bit about it before I get into it. If you've never heard of it, let me explain it. It is a drink, a very refreshing drink. Basically like an agua fresca, but it's not very fresca. I don't know, when I think of agua fresca, I think more of like fruity waters, like watermelon or jamaica or tamarindo. But horchata is my absolute favorite beverage ever, except, for water. But it's essentially like a rice. I look so whitewashed, if that makes sense. Look a little bit better. Okay. I still look super white for some reason. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen. This is a really weird angle. I'm in my kitchen and I'm gonna be making some horchata. Like I said, it's like rice water, milky rice water. Really sweet, really delicious. And I have to give a shout out to June, aka Max, which you guys have seen on this channel before. Because, I think back in the day, like when I was very young, my mom used to make it like this, like the full length, the natural way. But, I think over the years we just started making it from the package, and that's not the move, sis, not at all, because you can buy the package of like powder, and that's just like not the move. Packaged powdered horchata plus water plus sugar. No, you gotta do the real thing, and it's just so good. I'm sweating so much right now, so if you see that, I apologize. I'm gonna get into it, and I'll be showing you some ingredients. Most of this will be like a voiceover, but yeah, I wanted you guys to hear some of the sounds of the items I have here, so I'll kind of go over what we have here, and I think most of the rest of this will be a voiceover. But yeah, I literally didn't say why I was shouting out Jun. So recently he's been venturing into making like horchata cold brew, which he has successfully done, and so he was experimenting with a lot of different recipes for horchata, and I was able to try them, and he gave me one of the recipes, and that's the one I've been using lately. It is just so good, and thank you, June. Shout out. So, without further ado, it's super simple. The bad part about it is it's such a waiting game, because you do have to let it like stay overnight. I'm out of breath. But I'm just gonna get into it. Let's do it. Okay, so here we go. I am taking this bad. But yeah, we're gonna be using 2 cans of that. I also have right here my vanilla extract. Yep, just some good old vanilla extract. Tap, 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 tap. I have a confession to make. I actually filmed this back in July, and it is currently October 12th. So I'm very disappointed in myself. I don't remember this video. Like, I had it edited and ready to go. All I needed was this voiceover. So that's fun. Ooh, yes. Tap, 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 tap. Rice. So I don't remember what I said in the intro. I probably should have rewatched it right now. But tap, 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 tap. Ah, yes. Here we have a measuring cup. A measuring cup. Wonderful. Now we are measuring out our rice. I'm actually gonna look on my text messages and find that recipe because I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Okay. So tap 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 tapping. Okay. So that is that. And then we have our, I always forget the English word for this. Oh my god. It's just a jarra. What is it? Oh my god, what is that called? A jar, not a jar. It's a pitcher. Oh my god, I always forget that word. Pitcher. Okay, now we are measuring out our rice. Now, I did fudge up a little bit on the first round, because I didn't wash this rice, but it's totally fine. You know what? We're fine. So right there I measured in 1¼ cup, I think. I'm just gonna go by the recipe that I have on here. Yeah, I did 1¼ cup of rice. Preferably like long grain, I guess. I don't know, just any kind of rice is fine. And then, oh yeah, I did 1¼ cup. So that is the 1/4 right there. Pouring that into my trusty dusty ninja blender. Now I'm gonna take 2 cinnamon sticks. I just cut them, or I just tore them in half, just so they're like, you know, I don't know, halved. Yummy, 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 delicious, delicious. Okay, now we're going to take 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. Aqua. I'm pouring more water, so that is our 2nd cup of water. Perfect, delicious. Pouring that right in there, right on in there. Let me verify I'm recording the audio. And here we have that on mute because I wouldn't want to burst your eardrums with the blender. So I just blended that really nicely. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour that into our pitcher. I didn't blend like too much. I just kind of wanted to break up the cinnamon and really kind of get that going. It doesn't do much for the rice, but it just kind of gets things together. So we're gonna pour that into the pitcher. Now this is the recipe basically that my friend did, and then with the condensed milk. But I actually double it because it's a very large pitcher. So I think that might be a gallon. I don't know, I might be wrong. But anyways, yeah, I just added 2 more cups of water into the mixture. And I just, instead of pouring the 2 cups directly into the pitcher, I did it into the blender first, just so I could kind of use that to push out the rice. And now I'm going to add 2 cups of milk. Yeah, this is a very thick, like even extra sweeter milk. So I find that it just gives it an extra like thick taste, and I think it just adds to the horchata, which makes it really great. So that is basically right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the condensed milk. But yeah, like I'm saying, that's then I'm just, like I said, it's just double what I just did. So again, it's 1¼ cup of rice, 2 cinnamon sticks, 2 cups of water, and then we're just gonna kind of lightly blend that to mix everything nicely. Hi, kissy kissy. So we're adding that into the pitcher again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of whole milk. And again, I just kind of put it into the blender so I can get out all the rice. So I mix that nicely, and I'll just pour that in there so that the rice can come out. And then I almost forgot I need 2 more cups of water. I just showed you 1, but yeah, I did 2 more. And then another can of sweetened condensed milk. I mean, this is just so much. So if dairy does not agree with you, this is not the drink for you. I typically do fine, even though there was the 2nd cup of water. I typically do fine, even though I'm not the best with dairy, but horchata is great. I don't really have too many problems with it. So I'm just gonna give that a light mix around. Oh, and I'll put the recipe in the description below. And I did it pretty fast that 2nd time around, just because, like I said, it was just the same thing I did the 1st time around. So, you see that? Looks beautiful. And you just kind of added like a splash of vanilla, because, sorry if you could hear that, that's my mini fridge. Wow, that was like a good amount of vanilla. So then I'm going to cover this bad baby up, and I will typically let it soak overnight. You could just soak it like 8 to 10 hours is probably best. If this is something you want to like have the same day, you could wake up really early, make it, and then have it for like the afternoon or even dinner time. But yes, for me it just is easier to make it at night, so I feel like I'm not waiting forever. That way, just leave it in the fridge overnight, wake up, and it is ready to go. Okay, so that is that. Let me show you the way it looks. Hopefully I don't spill anything. I literally have the mic on top of the horchata. 1 second. But look at that. Wow. So this is the finished product. That is the finished product. So that essentially is now going to go into the refrigerator, and it's gonna stay there overnight. It's currently 11:59 p.m. So it's midnight. I'm gonna just throw it in there. Not throw it in there, I'm gonna gently place it in there. And in the morning it'll be perfect. The next step is, though, you just have to strain it. Depending on whether or not I remember to film in the morning. We'll see that. We'll see if I remember to film. But if not, that is essentially it. You just have to strain it in the morning, and once you strain it, there's like a thick layer of the rice, you can see it. And so once you strain it, the level of the liquid goes significantly down, so that's why it's like super filled. And for me, I just double that recipe because, first of all, I have a big container. Second of all, it's just like a lot of work to just make a little bit. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do the damn thing. I'm gonna make enough for like at least a day or two. And I say a day or two because I live in a 4-person household, so everybody here drinks like a lot of this, so this doesn't last very long. If it was just me, it would last a little longer. Not that much longer, but a little longer. But yeah, I'm excited to have this in the morning. And that's fun. I love it. So, yeah, if you are a fan of horchata, that's great. And if you make it another way, let me know. If you think this way was like weird, I don't know what to tell you. It makes like the best, yummiest, sweetest horchata. It's super sweet, I will say that. But that's what makes it good, you know. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope this was somewhat relaxing and entertaining and informational. And that is it. Have a wonderful